Hi Aries, welcome back to my channel. This is Tarot Z, and I will be doing your reading for the week ahead. So I will be using the astro cards for this reading, is oracle portion, and then I will be following up with the tarot cards. So remember to take what resonates, leave behind anything you feel does not. Thank you so much for allowing me to do your reading. So let's start. So we have the solar eclipse, and we have Mercury retrograde, and we have Virgo. Okay, so you could be dealing with a Virgo. It could also be some Gemini energy with this Mercury energy in this Mercury retrograde card. But with the solar eclipse, with this could even be Scorpio energy. So with the solar eclipse, and you can have any one of these signs, or this can be confirmation for any one of the signs that you may be dealing with if they do relate to any of these signs, but it is not limited to those signs alone. The solar eclipse, this is showing some kind of a change. This is about being able to kind of make something that's already in existence kind of be changed. It can be changed for the better, because I am getting an impression of something that feels as though it is already in establishments. It's already been created. It's already been set into motion. But this is about kind of shaking things up and experiencing some kind of change when it comes to it. Now with this card, this does seem like it's transformation. So it is about kind of being able to kind of experience a change for the better at large. It's going to affect more than just something small. This could be something that does ultimately result in the change of other things too. So whether that is in your relationships, whether that is in your career, whether that is in really any situation, even if it's about changing homes, but also I'm also getting an energy of really some kind of structure that has been set and built, kind of being in a position to experience a revamp or a change. This could even be quite literally a home. Or just as far as being able to move in your environment. And I'm getting that this is going to feel like a big change, but it is one that is ultimately putting you in alignment to be able to experience something that does resonate in a better way for you. So the solar eclipse is kind of almost like that tower energy. So there's a reality check associated with that change. And I'm getting with this Virgo energy as well. This is about being able to pay attention to the small details for the sake of the sturdiness, the strength of anything that you are trying to build, and being able to kind of come back to something. Even with the Mercury retrograde, it's about being able to kind of revisit something that's already been started. That's the energy I'm getting here. So even in your relationships, this could be about being able to experience going back for the sake of being able to kind of rehash things, mend things, see what you may have perhaps glossed over or even just put down and decided that you would come back to later on. This could be the week for being able to revisit those kind of things. With this Mercury retrograde, I'm also getting in a sense of being in a space of almost kind of reminiscing when it comes to the past, and even just kind of thinking over something that's from the past. So there could be a revisiting from the past in some way, but I'm also getting that revisiting of the past is putting you in a position to be able to know what you need to be able to move forward. So I am getting an energy of kind of just being thorough when it comes to being able to make a decision ultimately to move forward in something that you are trying to actually move ahead in. So even in your relationships, this is about even just getting clarity that does allow you to be able to move forward with that not weighing on your conscious so much. With the Virgo card, I'm getting, yes, you could be dealing with a Virgo, but I'm also getting energy that you could be also really in that analytical space. Something is calling to your attention, and I'm getting that it is something that you'll be glad that you were able to not overlook, take for granted, and kind of put in energy into the smaller things, the finer details. It kind of helps you out later on, and you can see how. So this does seem like it is a meticulous energy. It's about being detail oriented. And I'm getting that there could be a blast from the past when it comes to communication with the Mercury retrograde. So you could be hearing back from somebody. But I am getting that it's giving you clarity that you need when it comes to something that is going to be happening anyway. Solar eclipse does show this re-evolution energy. So I'm getting a transformation, some kind of a change that is happening. And it is the kind of change that I'm guessing is kind of beyond your control. And that's not to say that it is putting you in a position where you're unprepared, but it is something that is going to be happening anyway. And I'm getting that your ability to kind of be detail oriented in this week is also allowing you to kind of approach it more prepared. So I'm going to pull out some cards from the tarot for this reading, more information. And also with that Mercury retrograde, I'm getting being able to get that clarity as far as being able to kind of understand where somebody's coming from in the way that they're communicating to you, approaching you. We do have the Hermit in the reverse, so that's more Virgo energy. We have the Nine of Cups. And we have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. So with the Cups card, this is showing water sign energy. And then with the Pentacles, this is earth sign energy. So you could be dealing with a Virgo because that's double Virgo. And we have Taurus, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, or even Scorpio. And yes, this can be confirmation for any sign that you are dealing with when hearing this reading. Whichever person you are thinking of, this can be used as confirmation as well. But with the Virgo card that is showing up in the reverse, this is really an energy of coming out of kind of a silent period or a time of really being introverted, introspective, and being able to kind of either share information or get the opportunity to put yourself out there. But I am getting that with that ability to kind of prepare. This is about kind of being in a space where you feel as though you are ready for something. So there is something that's taking place over here. I'm getting that you're prepared for something. And this card is in the same position that the solar eclipse card was in. So I'm getting that there's this big change that's at play and you're ready for it. And I'm getting that it is putting you in a position to be able to put to motion what you know, your skills, your if you've gathered any receipts, if you have learned or studied anything as well, because the Hermit is also about being able to kind of learn up on something. But anything that you are kind of being put to the test in, I'm getting is something that you are able to kind of pass. You're kind of being put in a position of being able to move up a level with that revolution solar eclipse energy. So I am getting a change. This could be a change in your status, a change in your environment as well, and even just a change when it comes to the people around you, because this is moving from a secluded, introspective, alienated kind of space and coming out. So I am getting that even just your relationships are kind of also getting that opportunity to be explored deeper, being able to move closer. You're moving out of this space that may feel you could be getting this experience to be able to kind of have other people share in your space. So this could also be about being in a space where you can feel more replenished following what you experienced. So with the Nine of Cups, this is an interesting energy as well, because this is about kind of being able to experience a wish fulfillment. And with the wish fulfillment, this is about kind of being able to experience progress, and as a byproduct, the nicer side of things that come with that. So I am getting an energy of even being able to experience something very pleasurable. So your relationships, your career, your projects, even if you're studying, this is about kind of getting to that place where you're able to have a reason to celebrate and feel that gratitude of what comes with what you have been, investing yourself towards, putting in effort towards. But this Nine of Cups is an indulgent energy, and feels more like that calm after that hard work, that difficulty, or anything that may have felt as though it was something that was taking a lot of effort or energy, more so energy, out of you. It could have been something that was more so internal, and getting an ability to actually kind of experience kind of a break from that. This is a positive energy. The Six of Pentacles, though, I am getting an energy that feels as though something may feel as if it's off balance. Perhaps somebody feels as though they're investing a lot into you, or perhaps in your relationships, something feels one-sided. With the Six of Pentacles in the reverse, it's almost as if it feels as though a lot has been kind of given to you, but it's almost as if it's not reciprocated from the other end. And with this Hermit card showing up in the reverse, this is an energy of coming out of a space that's more self-focused, isolated, almost, I want to say, self-centered. With the Six of Pentacles, it's almost as if that is kind of the repercussions of having had, kind of withdrawn energy from perhaps relationships. Getting that this is about coming into a space where being able to come out of this hermit mode allows you to come into this more bringing together energy. There's this self-centered energy with this hermit card when it's in the upright, because it is focusing on self, and it is being able to pour back your energy into yourself. And there's a season, and I do think that having balance when it comes to that is appropriate, and it is something that ultimately is conducive to you. The Six of Pentacles, though, showing up in the reverse, does show kind of feeling as though things are off balance. So I am getting that this hermit energy does not have to be necessarily that's you, but I'm getting that you're coming out of that space in your situation and being able to kind of restore balance, kind of bring the scales back into balance with the Six of Pentacles. This flow of give and take is something that's also important. And with this Nine of Cups in the center of this reading, it's about being able to enjoy in that. I'm getting that this Nine of Cups is like an indulgence, but it's like in a balanced way. So nobody has to feel slighted. So the cups is really emotions, and I'm getting that feelings are not hurt over here. This is also about being able to restore balance. So I'm getting that perhaps peace is being made, being able to address something that may have felt as though one side was being, kind of not picking up their weight. So this is about kind of bringing back balance into your relationships, and also having the energy to do that, because, it also depends on the season that you are in. And I'm getting that with this Hermit card coming up in the reverse. This is about being in a space where you can actually thrive and participate in that and still be present. So I am getting restoring in balance. So also the Six of Pentacles has to do with your money. So I'm also just getting that some kind of a payback. This Nine of Cups showing up in the center of the reading is all about indulgence. So when it comes to the money, this is about also kind of being able to curb your expenses in a way that allows you to actually enjoy it without, having to worry about your expenses. So I'm getting that perhaps also watching on your expenses. So that's what I'm getting with these cards, Aries. I hope you have a wonderful day. Speak to you in next week's reading. Bye, Aries.